Yo, what's up guys? It's your boy Looney back with another video. We're going to talk about two stocks that I am looking at right now. Before we get started, quick shout out to my Discord community. I have a free version for anyone to join, and then I have a premium paid version, $8 a month. You get trade alerts, one-on-one coaching, live sessions, and more. Check it out. All links will be in the description, but let's get started. So the two stocks that I am going to go over are Sofi and Robinhood, and I might even put in a bonus stock at the end. So let's look at Robinhood. This stock sort of started off as a meme stock, but now has developed into a legitimate company or a legitimate stock to invest in. And the stock is Robinhood, and Robinhood is the app I'm actually using. So clearly I'm bullish on Robinhood. I am not invested into Robinhood. I think I kind of missed out on the potential, but you could clearly see on the year, it's up 400%, very similar to Palantir. Palantir is up maybe 500%, maybe 400. Pretty insane how much this stock has grown. I was looking at it when it was $20 and I didn't do much about it, and I haven't been done anything since. I think a pullback will happen with the stock, but there is a lot of bullish news and bullish trends. I do see this as a long-term stock and hold, and I hope it is. I like Robinhood. I like what they do. They're constantly coming out with new things, whether it's good, whether it's bad. They're at least trying new things. I know they did some contracts. They had a Trump contract. I think they have a Super Bowl contract. I didn't see anything. They had the Robinhood card. They had Robinhood Legend. Now, I don't know if that's why this stock drove up to these amounts. That's part of it, all this good news. Let's see what the earnings did. They haven't even come out, and they're expected to have 53 cents per share, which is really good. And let's just see how it's trading. Let's just look at the 1 year. 1 year is on the top of the Bollinger Band, R size high, so it's oversold. Let's look at a 3-month or even a 1 month, top of the Bollinger Band. So you could clearly see this stock is breaking its all-time highs. Now, I wouldn't start now investing. I'd kind of wait till a better pullback or a better entry. And you might argue that you don't want to wait till then. And that's where you could sell a premium. You could sell a put. And this one's a little bit more expensive. And I don't think the premiums are as good anymore. They used to be a lot better because of the price point of what the stock was trading at. IV is pretty high. I mean, 75% is on the higher end. And on a safer one like this, you could do a higher delta. So I would do the $50 delta, hit sell, and it's about a month, maybe a little bit more than a month. You get $160 premium on a 40 or 5,000 collateral contract, which is pretty good return. And I'm not sure if this is a price point everyone can afford. And that's why I want to bring you guys to Sofi. Sofi reminds me a lot of Robinhood and Robinhood's behavior, sort of that point where it's at that $10, $15 mark, and I could see the stock going to $50 at some point. I don't think it's going to be the next year, or it could be the next year. I mean, I don't know if it's going to be the next week. It could be the next year. It could be 2 years, and that's why I did a leap option. And a leap is a long-term option. I forgot the exact acronym. I know it's long-term equity, and then I don't remember the rest, if I'm being honest, but it is a long-term trade. That's all you need to know. It's about a year. You can do a little bit less than a year trade or more than a year. I have a 2-year trade, and I don't think I'm going to hold it till expiration. I'm definitely not, but I did it on $10 with my break even being at $17. I think SoFi can break that $17 and go way past that, maybe to the $25, $30. And like I said, it might not be like that right now. There was a lot of pullback. I don't know if it's because of DeepSeek. It could have been because of guidance on this stock. They have it as a hold right now. And the earnings, should be down here. It beat earnings, so that's actually really good. And it's been beating earnings. The past, it probably met earnings on Q2 of 2024. But other than that, 4 times it's beaten earnings, which is really good. That looks really good for the future. They have it at $14 price point. I think that's kind of low. And we can look at the charts here. What else do we have to look at? The guidance was the issue. That's why I kind of dropped a little bit. And like I said, DeepSeek and the entire market just kind of been hit. It could have been the tariffs. Who knows? Could have been the combination of all. But let's look at the year. Very similar. It's very similar to Robinhood, although it's more closer to the middle of the Bollinger Band. So it's a lot less oversold. It's kind of at that perfect price point. Again, I would sell puts. I would sell puts to get in, and this is a perfect time to sell put because it's in the middle of the Bollinger Band. And with this one, you can go a little bit higher again, maybe the $14 one. I usually like whole numbers, but it doesn't really matter. IV is lower than Robinhood. So it's actually safer or less. I wouldn't say safer. It's less volatile. That's what IV is, implied volatility. So you can actually go a little bit higher with the Delta. You could do one at the money. It's a little bit more risky and less chance of profit. But if you've been selling puts for a while, you're okay with owning the shares at $15, which I think is a good price point for Sofi, especially because I'm looking long-term on this stock. And that kind of brings me to my final thoughts on these two stocks. These two stocks definitely have the potential to run in the next 2 years. I'm actually taking a different approach to my portfolio pretty recently. Now that I've been investing for a while, I wanted to take a step back and just kind of focus on stocks that I am bullish on and I have full confidence on. And that's why I'm looking to get out of a lot of positions. I have a lot of stocks and ETFs, and I'm sort of running into that situation where it's diminishing return. So I'm trying to get out, and the way I'm doing that is either collect 100 shares and sell covered calls or sell at a point where I think is appropriate. Right now, I don't think the time to sell on a lot of these stocks. But for the future, I like Sofi. That one I'm going to continue. I might sell puts on that just to hedge or either get more involved in Sofi and more exposure. In Robinhood, I am going to stay away, not because I am bearish, but because it's at a price point that I'm not comfortable owning at. But both these are great stocks. Let me know in the comments which one are you guys looking at, Robinhood, Sofi, and let me know in the comments for that. Until next time, peace.